Hello, everyone. My name is Genesis McGrue-Johnson. I'm a student here at UNT. I'm so happy to be here today. I'm even more excited to see everyone who showed up and showed out, whether online streaming or here in audience. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to the other presenters as well, so thank you. Today, I'm going to be talking about the continued success of all our youth. I hope that by the end of my presentation, I've encouraged someone here today to ask more questions than the ones I'm asking of you and provide different answers than the ones I'm giving. All of this in hopes of creating real change to the lives of everyone within our communities. So to begin, on a given day in the U.S., a little over 36,000 youth are sent to residential placement facilities. This means that on a given day, at least 36,000 young lives are changed, whether that be better or for worse. Today, my presentation brings attention to the juvenile justice system and the impact it can have on our community's adolescents. Upon re-entry to society, many adolescents impacted by the juvenile justice system will face adversities towards their continued success. These adversities include, but are not limited to, employment and education opportunities. As far as employment, many of our adolescents will face difficulties obtaining employment or obtaining consistent employment. And as far as education, many of our adolescents will face difficulties and challenges obtaining and receiving high school diplomas, GEDs, and resources towards their continued education. But today isn't just about talking about a problem, it's also about discussing a possible solution. A solution I believe begins with the alternative of hope. An alternative of hope I believe each of us can offer in 3 simple ways. I believe these 3 things create a trickle-down effect, beginning with curiosity, then passion, and lastly, encouragement. Looking at all 3 things together, starting with curiosity, I believe when you look in the world and you ask yourself what's wrong with it, you start to realize that it's not perfect. And the cracks within the system can impact the lives of someone within your community. Hopefully this then inspires you to become passionate, and then this passion and action encourages the person next to you to take action as well. Now, we're looking at all these 3 things separately, and in regards to this presentation, I believe some questions of curiosity to begin with is 1. What is our community doing to make sure that all of its adolescents, but especially those impacted by the juvenile justice system, are reaching or achieving their continued success? And 2, what are we doing as individuals to make sure that all of our adolescents, despite the impact of the juvenile justice system, are reaching or maximizing their potential success? And 3, what is happening within the juvenile justice system and the detention centers that significantly deter many of our adolescents from reaching or maximizing their potential success? Now, hopefully, this kind of question inspires someone today to get more involved in the action of change. And your action and your passion doesn't have to look like mine as long as it brings more attention to the problem. It can be asking family and friends about it, creating networking groups on social media platforms, or even getting more hands-on through mentoring. It has been shown that those that are mentored become sufficient readers, achieve high school diplomas and GEDs, and are less likely to be rearrested. Now, however your action and your passion looks, hopefully it encourages the person next to you to be a part of the change as well. And it doesn't just stop there, but it creates a domino effect. Because not only have you encouraged them, they then can encourage the person next to them to be involved in the change as well. And before you know it, we have a community of individuals bringing more attention and acknowledgement to the problem. All of this brings more resources to our adolescents impacted by the juvenile justice system, that there is hope. With this hope, our adolescents can then believe that what felt impossible is now possible, and someone within their community is striving to see them reach and maximize their potential success. Now, I've given you a problem, and I've also given you a possible solution. But before I leave you guys today, I definitely want to make sure that y'all know that as individuals, y'all can be a part of this change as well. I believe Maureen Williamson said it best in her quote shown above, and I hope everyone takes the time out to read it. But I definitely want to leave y'all with 4 things. 1, we are powerful beyond measure. 2, your playing small does not serve the world. 3, we are all meant to shine. And 4, our presence automatically liberates others. Even as individuals, we have the power to see change within our communities. So if I've inspired and if I've encouraged anyone here today, then this QR code shown above is just for you. Because I provided links to resources, programs, and facilities within Texas so that way someone here can be more involved in the change. And if you don't live in Texas, I still encourage you to be a part of it. because there are adolescents impacted by the juvenile justice system within all of our communities. And in hopes of seeing this change, it takes all of us as individuals to be a part of it. Thank you all so much for being here today, and thank you.